I did not know how long I had been staring at the wall. It could have been 20 minutes. It could have been an hour. It could have been 6 hours. I did not really care. The only thing I knew was there was no way forward. I wondered for the 10,000th time where it all went wrong. I mean, I knew where it went wrong. The damage to the right anterior lobe of my brain. I had experienced other life-changing events, but this problem crept up on me long after I thought it was all done. Plus, what I was going through was not my fault. It was not my fault I could not play guitar anymore. It was not my fault I barely knew who I was anymore. It was not my fault the seizures had increased from 1 grand mal in the beginning to 4 or 5 a week. My beautiful wife had been so strong, standing with me, praying, taking the pain with me. But she was the only one. And how much could she take anyway? I loved my church, and I understood everyone gets busy, and we all have our own battles to fight. But I felt so alone. The seizure medications were worse than the seizures. Much worse. I had tried so many. Some made me so nauseous I could not even eat. Some made me terribly aggressive. Some, at random times, made the whole world start spinning, and I became so dizzy I had to sit down. Almost all of them made me so tired I could hardly keep my eyes open. Yet, ironically, I suffered from merciless insomnia. My once sharp mind had been dulled to where I felt like a patient shuffling around a mental asylum. I could barely think, and my moods would sharply swing from being somewhat calm and feeling like everything would be okay, to plunging into sudden, deep, and terrible despair. Hopelessness cannot even begin to explain what I experienced. There was no chance of stopping the medication. When I even switched from one to another because of the side effects, I would have so many more violent, convulsive seizures. Besides the injuries I sometimes sustained from falling or biting my tongue, or just the terrible headaches and grogginess after the seizures. What most people don't know is seizures can be fatal. Sudden, unexpected death in epilepsy, or SUDEP, is a very real danger, and claims many lives each year. What would happen to my wife and my son? A lone tear trickled down my cheek, onto the flattened pillow. I was not angry with God, but I had to wonder how He allowed all of this, and why had He not answered any of my prayers?